Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to make a few corrections from yesterday's video. The security guard that had his panties all up in a wad. One of those letter of the law kind of peoples without any sense for the spirit of the law. See, I'm actually out here because let's just say, finances are tough now. And because of my medical cannabis, it costs Tammy and I about $30 every 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I can stretch it out, but it's all about biology, how I feel that day, etc., etc. So I started thinking, it's like cans, these aluminum cans are like 5 cents a piece. I found some bottles. So I'm going around and I'm literally picking up some cans around Kaiser Permanente. And lo and behold, the security guard that was messing with me yesterday came out. Now, very, very interesting story, I must say. Because the supervisor I had talked to, and he was the guy that I said, it went really good. I don't blame you all for checking somebody out, etc. So the guy that I insulted for having a mask on, because the science says it doesn't work. It's really a stupid thing, especially if you're wearing it all alone in your car, which that guy was. So anyway, he spotted me, and so he came over to harass me because I said something about his mask. I didn't recognize him because he had a mask on, and he didn't have his mask on when he came up to me walking and having, okay folks, empty, or what do they call it, open container. This is an open container that can get me arrested. So anyway, I called him on his bullshit, and I apologize because I was waiting until I calmed down because I don't want to rant and rave and cuss. But this is the kind of stupidity that I deal with constantly, and I hate it. Uninformed people that want power, they want control over others because they have some sort of lack in their own person. So anywho, I'm gonna look over here for some cans. Let's see, I don't want to make this too long, but let's just say I walked away with a smile on my face with his supervisor and one of his coworkers saying, hey, this guy is basically a douchebag. He's worried about the letter. He says, it's clear you're out here with your nunchucks and they're for medical rehabilitation, and they absolutely are. You think I want to swing around 5-pound nunchucks to beat somebody up? No, it's for my shoulder. My shoulder is torn up. Rolled down a hill in West Virginia 6 months ago, and I'm in constant pain. My hips are in pain. I've got to walk 5 miles, 5 miles a day just to feel better. Because if I sit still, I don't feel good. I hurt all the time. Anywho, so it's great. I told the 2 security guards, got their names. I said, you know what? I want to know your supervisor's name because I'm going to commend you guys for being level-headed. But I said, this idiot back here, anyway, I shook all their hands. He wouldn't shake my hand. It was clear that he was absolutely humiliated. As a matter of fact, I went back to talk to him after he left initially, and I put my nunchucks on the ground, and I put the old beer can collection here, just beer cans on this walk. I don't know why. Put them down just to go talk to him like a gentleman, and he literally puts the car in reverse and goes beep, beep. I just didn't know I was that scary, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe it has to do with the righteous or as bold as a lion. When you start messing with me in the area where I know I'm innocent, and even in intent, even if what it looks like, the nunchucks, it looks threatening, which I checked legally, your shoe can be considered a deadly weapon if you pull it off in order to hit somebody in the head with it. So it's really stupid. I leave my nunchucks out open. They're not concealed. I don't have a concealed weapon permit. But in the same way I would carry a knife with a blade that's over 6 inches, like my fillet knife, put it on my hip so everybody can see I have it, I put my nunchucks on my shoulders so everybody can see that I have them. I am not at all threatening. They are rubber. Anytime, well, it hasn't been very much, just a couple times. Somebody asked me about them. I show that they can be bent straight in half. They're exercise, period. Oh, not to mention, I think there's some legal issues with me seeking medical attention. The fact that I have prescriptions that I need to pick up. That really put that security guard in quite a conundrum. I don't know if he's going to be written up, but I'm just about ready, as soon as I can drop off this bag, I'm just about ready to go in there and talk to everybody's supervisor. And actually, no, second thought, I don't want to get the guy fired. Okay? Zeal without knowledge, yeah. It's very dangerous, but I can forgive. Let me tell you, I think I could probably have that guy's head on a platter because he was harassing me about what I'm doing for my doctor to rehabilitate my shoulder. I happen to be using 2 weights tied together with a chain, and I'm doing a lot of walking for my hips, and I just happen to do it around my medical facility. So I really put the nail in the old coffin, as they say, or heap the coals on top of the head when I pulled out my ID. I said, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm a spy. Here's my no, never mind. I didn't do that. I said, here, this is my Kaiser Permanente card. Here's my license. I'm out here exercising. I've been displaced, and I live at Residence Inn right across the street. My home is being built. I walk usually around my house, but I have never been so shocked and appalled. I mean, even that little bar and grill right down there, they should not even put the word bar on their name because they're just a restaurant and people are very, very sensitive. Anyway, I won't tell you what I did to get them all riled up, but I love to get people riled up just to see what kind of person I'm dealing with. Like I said earlier, I did it to my psychologist, and you know what? He didn't get all bent out of shape. He didn't laugh, but he didn't get bent all out of shape. I mean, I thought it was a pretty funny joke. I told him this is round table, dine in, take out, or delivery. Just had to do it to my psychologist. Anywho, I hope I don't forget what I was going to say. I was going to go raise a ruckus, but I think that would have been just my pride. Because I've been right most of the time when I really, when I'm not struggling and things like that. So, hello, how are you? I'm just monologuing here. Oh gosh, I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot, I hate it when that happens. Maybe it wasn't important. I might think of it here in a minute. Let's see, living across the street. Kaiser. Oh, yeah. I have no desire for my pride to be on display. I've actually come to the point, although I might say it too much in front of my family, I've actually come to the point where I know my brain is functioning in accordance to logic and reason, the 3 basic laws that God has instilled in all of our brains, law of non-contradiction, law of identity, and law of the excluded middle. My brain still functions according to those 3 fundamental laws. I know where I am. Now, because I know where I am, I know that my emotions can get away from me. I might be too mad right now. Tammy told me yesterday in regards to this message, not a message or rant. She said, yeah, you might have been too, bent out of shape. That's fine. But now, once again, I've proven myself to be right. I knew there was something askew with what they were trying to do to me. It was about power. It wasn't about truth. It wasn't about anything. Here's another can. So I'm gonna stomp that, put it in my bucket. But anyway, it's come down to the point where I've been right so many times and justified so many times, I don't need to inflict any existential harm on this poor guy. He's got a family, I'm sure, even though he's not a millennial. Surprisingly, he's not a millennial. Even the other dude, when I called out the security guard on his mask, he goes, yeah, I just wear this to make others feel better. That was one of the young guys that was talking reason with me. And of course, the supervisor didn't have a mask on. But anyway, hopefully I didn't forget, because I am a little perturbed. And as the Stoics, the goal in life is imperturbability. I'm not there yet. I hope I am getting there soon, but I get perturbed when I come across stupid people. And I gotta learn how to deal with the fact that people are stupid. It just bothers me. I thought people were honest. I thought people wanted to know the truth. I thought people were genuinely honest, but they're not. Anyway, I digest. Gonna grab me a beer.